I don't believe that Little Tay's Instagram was hacked. No, I believe this was an elaborate hoax and possibly even a crypto scam. But we'll get into more of that in just a moment.
Lil Tay just copped a brand new Ferrari. Y'all haven't seen this car in your lives. I'm out here flexing and all y'all broke ass haters. I got a $350,000 chain. Y'all haven't seen this in your lives. I'm richer than all y'all broke ass haters. Y'all grown ass men hating on me because y'all broke and jealous. Y'all rappers out here, I ain't even started rapping yet, but I'm richer than you.
What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and as all of you all already know by now, because apparently she is one of the most famous people to ever grace the face of the earth, yesterday the news dropped that social media superstar Little Tay passed away. Now, for some reason, even though we're on the brink of World War III, even though our government announced that aliens are real, even though we're on the brink of another election that's going to tear this country apart, this Little Tay news became the biggest news story of the day. I mean, it took the internet by storm. Social media was abuzz. People were sending well wishes to her family. People were sending their condolences. There were tributes for Little Tay all over the internet. But quickly, people started to pick up on the fact that something was really wrong here. Because it was announced on Instagram that Little Tay and her brother were dead, but we didn't know how they died. We didn't know why they died, where they died, and apparently law enforcement didn't know anything about it. There was never any official confirmation about her death. So I, along with plenty of other people on the internet, we started to question things because it started to look as if Little Tay was not really dead at all. And then I wake up this morning, and just as I woke up to the news yesterday that Little Tay was dead, I woke up to the news today that Little Tay confirmed that she is not dead. She has risen. She's still alive, right? But Little Tay is claiming that her Instagram account was hacked. Now, when I first voiced that I was skeptical that Little Tay was dead in the first place, a lot of people were on the same page as me, but you always get those people who clutch their pearls. Oh my God, how could you say something like that? And then, earlier today, I went ahead and put it out there that I don't believe that Little Tay's Instagram account was hacked. I believe this was a hoax. This was not a hacking. This was a desperate attempt to get more clout, to get more followers, to get your name back out there in the internet. Now, when I said this, of course, once again, people got upset. It's as if they did not learn their lesson last night, okay? Stop allowing a 9 or a 14-year-old to pull the wool over your eyes, people. We're grown adults here. You got to see through this social media BS. So I went ahead and said it. I don't believe that this was a hacking situation. I believe that Little Tay or Little Tay's people or her family or someone, I believe that this was a publicity stunt. Because I believe that Little Tay plans on coming back to the internet soon, and they want to keep her name out there. They want to keep the buzz going. Because for the most part, Little Tay became irrelevant. People forgot she even existed until it was announced that she died. And of course, a lot of you didn't know who she was until yesterday. Well, of course, people got upset when I suggested that this was more than a hacking, that this was a scheme. But I have a lot of reasons to believe that. For one, the obvious reason is that they waited a whole 24 hours before they revealed that Little Tay was alive. And I mean, we had media outlets that talked to her management, her father, and everyone was acting all weird as if they couldn't fully, come out and say what happened. Okay? Now, if someone spread a rumor that Cinema Shogun died, you know what I would do? I'd say, hey everyone, I'm not dead. It would take 5 seconds. 5 seconds. So the fact that we never got anything like that shows me that there was definitely more to the story. But very early on, I spotted something that did not sit right with me. You see, in the earliest reports, various media outlets were reporting that Little Tay's former manager confirmed that she was dead, like right here. The Instagram account of Little Tay, a controversial teen rapper and social media influencer, announced that she had died Wednesday, and the death was confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter by her former manager. Here's another one. Claire Hope, the Canadian preteen internet rapper known as Little Tay, has died. Her management confirmed in a statement to Variety. So we had multiple media outlets claiming that Little Tay's former manager confirmed that she was dead, right? And then later on, Little Tay's former manager comes out and casts doubt on the fact that she's dead, acting as if he doesn't know, but he doesn't think that she's dead. So that didn't add up to me, because maybe 2 hours or so passed, and we went from the former manager confirming that she was dead to the former manager questioning her death. That seemed really weird. And I think the word former is one of the key words here, because when you hear the word former manager, right, you would think that this is a guy that no longer works for Little Tay. You would think that, Little Tay is under new management. This is an ex-employee, former manager. But I don't think that that's necessarily the case. You see, Little Tay fell out of the social media spotlight for years. So when they say former manager, I don't know if it's really her former manager or really just the last manager she had before she disappeared off of social media. So in reality, this former manager may very well still be her manager or something along those lines. It's not as if this guy got fired and replaced by new management. They use the word former manager because over the past couple of years, Little Tay has not been on social media, so there has not been anything to manage. So right there, that's weird. Why would the former manager or manager be singing this tune? Why would he be confirming to media outlets that she's dead and then a couple of hours later cast doubt on the fact that she was dead? That was really weird. So I started looking into this guy for just a moment. And I want you all to understand, I have not done a boatload of research into this yet, but within a quick little search about this former manager, I found some things that are really questionable to me. For one, it appears that they were working on a new cryptocurrency. I understand that a lot of you all watching this video do not understand cryptocurrency at all. That's fine. But anyways, Little Tay's former manager was working on a Little Tay cryptocurrency called Little Tay Token. Right here, as you can see, Little Tay is an ERC-20 hybrid of meme sniper bot, AI Twitter bot. Now it says we haven't launched yet. But you see, the launch of this cryptocurrency is supposed to come sometime soon. So why would they be... I just find it really odd that they're launching a Little Tay cryptocurrency, right? Little Tay has not been in the spotlight for years. So if you want to make a cryptocurrency, you would usually base it behind something that's relevant. Little Tay has not been relevant. So the fact they've been developing this and then out of nowhere, we have this stunt where Little Tay supposedly died, I find the timing very odd because this cryptocurrency was supposed to launch sometime soon. So around the same time frame that they plan on launching this new crypto token named the Little Tay token, all of a sudden this news drops about Little Tay being dead. Now, of course, Little Tay claims that she got hacked, but I don't believe it. And I think this is good evidence to suggest that there has been something in the works for a while. I believe that this Little Tay death stunt was nothing more than a desperate attempt to grasp for clout, to become relevant again, all alongside the launch of a new cryptocurrency that would probably make Little Tay and her manager a lot of money. Now, if this was a former manager of Little Tay, keyword former, why is he developing a cryptocurrency named Little Tay? And you can go to the former manager's Twitter account. Now, he is not active on Twitter for the most part. Most of his last tweets were like from 2020. He retweeted something in 2022, but the last thing he retweeted was something about the Little Tay token in May. Little Tay token is now KYC assured. Total team members verified. Little Tay token is an ERC hybrid of meme and utility token that intends to produce passive income staking for their token holders. So, I believe that this was all one big elaborate scheme to not only try to make Little Tay Little Tay relevant again, but to also launch the Little Tay cryptocurrency. As I always tell you, with every single story I have ever covered on this channel, you must pay attention to the timing of things. This is no coincidence that they've been developing this thing for a while now, and as it's getting ready to launch, Little Tay supposedly dies, okay? There would be no reason why they would have a Little Tay token if they did not know that Little Tay was intending on making a comeback to social media. There is no reason why a former manager would be developing a cryptocurrency named after someone that used to employ him, okay? The fact that he's developing a Little Tay cryptocurrency makes me believe that he is still working with Little Tay, which makes it very odd when you think about the fact that he confirmed that Little Tay was dead. Okay, he's the only one that confirmed that Little Tay was dead. Little Tay's father didn't confirm. He refused to answer questions. Little Tay's former manager confirmed that she was dead, and then he was one of the first ones to start casting doubt on the story that he himself helped push out there. Really think about it, folks. And the crazy part is that now LittleTayToken.com has been temporarily shut down. It is temporarily closed at the time of this recording, probably because this little stunt may be backfiring on them. I don't think they anticipated people asking so many questions. I don't think that they were ready for the internet. The internet is going to internet, and the internet gets to the bottom of things. So I think they were planning on dragging this out longer, but they kind of got caught up very quickly. You know, media outlets very quickly reached out to various law enforcement agencies, and they claimed that there was no records of Little Tay dying, you know, and there was no investigation into her death. So right away, very quickly, the story started to look fake, and then we see the former manager go from confirming her death to questioning her death in record time. And it turns out behind the scenes, he's got all of this other stuff going on with the Little Tay cryptocurrency. So once again, we have a fake story. Someone faking their death. I know that everyone's going to be pointing the fingers at random people, but I think that we must point the fingers at Little Tay as well. I know she's young, but at the same time, I don't put nothing past these people on the internet who get famous from doing things like Little Tay did. So if you ask me, I think there needs to be an investigation into all of this madness, because I don't think it's okay to fake deaths, okay? I don't think that's cool. And if you're faking a death in an attempt to gain something from it, even if you're trying to get people to invest in a cryptocurrency or something, it's all really dirty, nasty stuff that I hate to see continuously happen. But it seems as if the year of 2023 is like the year of fake deaths and fake kidnappings. At this rate, I'm going to have to make an entirely different channel just to cover all of these fake deaths and fake kidnappings. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I feel so passionately about this topic, because I don't for 1 second believe that her Instagram account got hacked. I think that there is more to this story. And I guarantee you, this is just the tip of the iceberg, as I always say. It didn't take me long to look into this story and gather this information, so I could only imagine there's a lot more to this. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comments. As you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll be talking to you all very soon in the next video.